Carrie here from Disruptive Nutrition. Hopefully you have watched the video about joining our affiliate coaches team and have reviewed the Join the Team document. As you know, part of being an affiliate coach involves signing up as a consultant with a health and wellness organization called Arbonne. I first got connected with Arbonne when I started using their skincare line many years ago and loved what it did for my body and for my skin. But then after taking hold of my health with my nutrition coach, I started using their nutrition line and became convinced it was a very big missing piece of the puzzle for me. So because the supplements and proteins I had been using before were not gluten-free or dairy-free, my body wasn't processing them as effectively as it could have, and I couldn't get rid of my acne, and I continued to have chronic inflammation. But once I got certified as a health and nutrition coach, I knew I wanted to associate myself with Arbonne because it was one of the only product lines I felt like I could refer people to in good conscience. Also, by using their value pack as a foundation or the entry ticket to the 4 Weeks to Wellness Challenge, I knew we could reduce the cost of receiving personalized nutrition coaching to about 80% of what the market usually charges for this type of coaching, which is one of my most important missions when doing this work. But at the same time, it's a profitable business plan for you. So at the end of this video, you're going to learn a little bit more about Arbonne, about social marketing, and about their structure for growth. So Arbonne is a botanically based beauty, health, and wellness company with an almost 40-year history. So this tells you that you're involved with a company that is going to stay around. So many companies come and go in this space, but Arbonne has a proven track record, and they're really here to stay. And they have never strayed away from their original focus of health and wellness. So Arbonne has cutting edge research and development, and they do it first and they do it better. The culture of this organization is incredible. They truly help each other succeed. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Along with Disruptive Nutrition, Arbonne is also around, and they have people that build you up, that make it fun, and that will encourage you throughout the journey. So Arbonne's compensation plan is incredibly generous. You are running your own business, but there is no way that you could afford to give yourself a regular bonus, extra products, trips, incentives, and training if you built something on your own. There is literally no ceiling to what you can earn in this business by working with Arbonne. And Arbonne's home office literally takes care of everything for us. They take care of processing all the orders, shipping them, manufacturing. They keep track of what our team is doing. They figure out our checks. They pay us. And there's so much more. It allows you to have a business without having to worry about all that administrative work. You literally just have to bring clients on board and support them, as well as bring your own team of coaches on board under you, and you will be soaring. So a little bit more about Arbonne's products. Their products are inspired by nature. They use plant-based formulations and blend the best of science and nature. Their products are pure, safe, and beneficial, and they use the highest quality ingredients from around the globe. The company is originally based in Switzerland, and as such, they use European standards, which are much more strict than the standards in the US. So for example, Europe has banned about 1,300 ingredients from skincare and cosmetics, and the US has banned only 13. So even though it's harder, Arbonne follows Europe's standards. One of the ways working with Arbonne is a great business model for you is because of the products and the fact that they're consumable. So this means that clients continue to order products from you well after the 4 Weeks to Wellness Challenge, which is a continuous stream of steady income for you. So you bringing in a client for the initial challenge allows you an opportunity to build a relationship with them and to support them, but you can continue to support them after the challenge because they'll order products and you can help them succeed with them. You're financially benefiting that way. And this is like such an incredible win for both you and your clients because like who can go to GNC, buy protein powder, and get a coach to go along with it? So as you know, Arbonne has what I call a social marketing platform. This is a type of business model that allows you to not only benefit from your own sales, but from the sales of team members that you bring on board as well. So let's talk about what social marketing is. In a traditional retail business, a product has to go through several channels before it gets to the consumer. It goes through a manufacturer, a wholesaler, a warehouser, a sales force, retailers, and then the consumer. So a consumer pays about 50% of a markup at each one of those steps. And that has to be built into the cost of the product. So you're gonna get a product that's of lesser quality if it's to be affordable. Plus, then they have to pay someone like Halle Berry to pretend that she loves and uses it. So let's talk a little bit more about why Arbonne. There are 4 factors that led me to choose Arbonne to partner with for my business. 1, we already talked about consumable products. They run out and people buy them over and over again. 2, consider the fact that in our society, there's a huge demand for health and wellness, which is kind of the next point. People are becoming label readers and they care about what goes into their body and on their skin more now than ever. And 3, Arbonne supports an internet-based coaching business, right? Which is what we have. So people are looking for ways to have flexibility in their schedules, and joining Arbonne gives you just that. So I love that you can do this business alongside what you already do if you have another job. As a lot of you know, I work my full-time job while doing this business. You can build a healthy second stream of income. It's an awesome plan B, but for many people, it turns into a plan A. So you can work from home, you can have a cell phone, and you can do your business from anywhere in the world. How you want to do that is totally up to you. And the 4th point is that it's about leveraging your time. So most people trade time for money, right? So if you're a physician, you get paid for when you see patients. If you're an attorney, you get paid for billable hours. If you're a hairstylist, you get money when someone is sitting in your chair, right? If you're an hourly employee, you get paid per hour. If you're a salary employee, you get paid monthly. But in this business, when you build a team, you get to leverage your time. So let's think about this. So if you were to work 10 hours a week and you find 4 people who can join your team and they work 10 hours a week too, then you get compensated for 50 hours of work. There's no other business that I know of where you can work part-time and build in a full-time income. So for an example, if an average coach is able to sell about $2,500 in products a month, and you have a team of 5 coaches or consultants under you, and they're each doing $2,500 a month, you're bringing in a lot of income without making any more work for yourself. So if your team members build their team, you can see how this is just going to continue to grow because you get paid a percentage of all of those sales in your team. Plus, your clients have their own accounts and they can be placing orders online while you're sleeping or on vacation. Also, something great to know. Arbonne is in the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, and Taiwan. So you have the ability to do business all over the US and in any of those other countries. Who do you know that has connections in those countries? I bet you know more people than you realize. Because of social media, Facebook, and all of that, you probably have some people that have connections in those countries. So that one person can be key to an international business. So for example, I have a coach who lives in the UK. So while they're working, I can be sleeping and earning money also while helping people. So from the first day that you become an Arbonne independent consultant, you can begin to earn. And there's infinite possibilities in Arbonne. There are actually a few ways to earn an income. So first, you earn commissions from your personal product sales. So as your clients purchase products, you earn a commission. Simple. Then there's something called overrides. This is awesome. So an override means that you're actually earning commission from the sales of the people that are on your team. So when you sponsor another team member, you earn what's called an override on everything they sell. So by being a coach with Disruptive Nutrition, we will actually teach you how to build your team so that you can earn overrides on your entire team. There's also something called the Mercedes-Benz Cash Bonus Program. So once you become a vice president, which I'll tell you more about, you get $800 a month towards a Mercedes-Benz. You can lease it or purchase it. But what's great is that if you purchase it and let's say it's paid for in 3 years and you're still driving it, you still get that $800 a month for driving the white Mercedes. And then you can do anything you want with that cash bonus. You also get paid bonuses. And you have the opportunity to get paid bonuses every month. So from the very first month of being an Arbonne consultant, you can earn a bonus. And bonuses range from $100 to $600 each month. And then there's promotions. So the more business you bring in, the more incentives there are. And you can be promoted based on certain levels of sales. There's a few different levels in the organization, and you get larger commissions and larger incentives with each one. I'll go into a little bit more of that in a bit. But also, having a home-based business lets you have some tax advantages and some kind of bonuses around some of even your Arbonne purchases. So you'll talk to your tax consultant about that, but that's a pretty good perk too. So let's talk a little bit about the levels that I mentioned before. So everyone starts as a consultant, and Arbonne has 4 levels of management after that. So the first level of management is called district manager, or you'll hear DM. The average monthly income is about $250 to $1,600 a month. When I was a DM, I was making actually a little bit more than that. And then there's area manager, or AM. The average income for an area manager is about $1,400 to $5,000 a month. But this is also where your business is willable. So any earnings, should you pass away, can be willed to your beneficiaries. Then we move to regional vice president, and this is where you start getting your $800 a month car bonus for your white Mercedes. And the average income for what's called an RVP, regional vice president, is well over $5,000 a month, and it goes up to usually about $12,000 a month, or it can go definitely higher than that too. And then the final level is called national vice president. The average income is about $21,000 a month, but the potential is actually unlimited on that. And so at that level, you also get your car bonus increased to $1,000 a month. And you have the opportunity to attend their leadership retreat in Maui every year. So that's not bad. But on top of all of that, we are rewarded and recognized with jewelry and other fun gifts from Arbonne and from your team. And you have the opportunity to earn incentive trips as well. It's actually kind of amazing that you can earn a free trip where you can bring a guest or a significant other or your family. If you started your own business from the ground up, those kind of things wouldn't be available to you. So I hope this gives you an idea about Arbonne, its structure, what social marketing is all about, and that you're ready to jump in. And if you are, connect with your consultant for next steps or book a call with me. Thanks.